my niece Tammy and her husband David took me to a place that I have not been in 20 years. I don't really want to reveal the complete location right now, but it is in Bridgeport, Michigan, not too far from where I grew up. And there was a brickyard there at one time. It's now back in the woods, and I call it the Grotto. But back in April 1970, I wrote this article about it, and as I'm reading this to you, you'll be looking at a picture of the crew of the brickyard in the 1880s to 1900, which is about the period of its operation. So anyways, my story so long ago now goes. A thriving industry in Bridgeport in the 1880s was the Bridgeport Brickyard, operated by James Eddington, which employed about 20 men. The yard was located where the Grotto used to be, now the country club. The bricks were sold for both commercial and private use. A clay brick was the kind that was manufactured there. It was strictly a seasonal venture, according to James Westfall. The spring drive ended when the spring drive ended for the lumberjacks. They would work at the brickyard all summer and return to the woods each fall. The last bricks turned out at the brickyard were used in the building of Bernard Griffin's house, which still stands on State Street. I don't know if that does or not now. I don't know which was Bernard Griffin's house. It might have been the big house that I remember as being the Ledrig house on State Street in Bridgeport. The picture is of the brickyard in its last years. 12th from the left is Mr. Westfall, who ran the yard. And so with that, I'm going to show you some video that I shot there today. Didn't find really any artifacts other than brick. I did find one bottle, just like, let me grab it. It's soaking. This bottle now, I don't know what era this is from. It could be anywhere from the early 1900s through the 20s. I don't know if it's that old or not, but it definitely is an older bottle. But the style, though, may only make it go back to the 20s or 30s. I'm not sure. But it's the only actual relic that I found there other than broken brick, which, as you will see, is all over the place. So, but enough said for me. Let's take a look at the Grotto today. It's been a good 20 years since I've been to this place, and I hope that I have it right. They got wires stretched across here.
I'm thinking that's where the golf course is.
Okay. Having difficulty locating where I was at. There is a stream up here, which is what I was looking for, but this looks more like a river. Thought this was a little creek when I came down here before. This is about, yeah. This is where the brickyard used to be. I see some brick down in the water. God knows how long this has been here. You can see a lot of the fragments of brick. For sentimental reasons, I'll pick up a few of the bricks, or brick pieces, because I wrote an article about the brickyard back in the early 1970s, but I didn't know where it had been located until about 20 years ago, when I was told, I forget by who, and I came back and checked it out, and it's obvious because there's all this brick laying here. I'm not seeing any other kind of relics, but that doesn't really matter. I just wanted to come back and photograph this before it's gone, and you got to know it will be. What's this over here? Let's see. These mounds could either, seriously, that could either be an Indian mound or somehow it got mounded up. Actually, it runs all along here, so it's probably natural occurrence. Some more red brick. You'd think there would be other trash here, like bottles and what have you. I found one bottle coming in, but it wasn't old enough to be from right here. What you might find, and you don't find it unless you're looking down. Sorry about the breeze, guys. Didn't think I was going to be able to come out here because we got a ton of rain last night. Surprised I'm not seeing anything exfoliate out of the bank. Now that glass probably isn't old enough. Look at this. Look at this huge land snail. And it's still alive. So we put him back right there. And then just scanning the bank for anything else that might have fallen out. But all I see are fragments of brick. And that's okay. No drainage pipe. Okay, what am I doing? Here we go. Really kind of cool. I'm gonna put this in there. If it gets too heavy, I'll take it. Just a souvenir. This is where I was thinking about, but it's a much larger. And it was towards the end of summer too, so it might have been, you know. Remember when I was down here before, there were pieces of crockery and stuff lying. Somebody might have picked them up though. Look at all the broken brick. When I was down here before, the whole bottom of the creek was red with the broken bricks. It could be. Yeah, because they had to have buildings in that here. Be cool to... Shut up. Whether I find anything or not, other than the brick, it's really cool. And I appreciate my niece Tammy and her husband Dave. I really appreciate them bringing me out here. There's a lot of history locked up here, and we're able to metal detect and dig. We don't know what might actually come out of here. So I see the glint of glass down there, and I gotta check that out. And now we're on our way back to the car. See if we can talk her into one more stop. Now I hope you enjoyed a look at the grotto, and I want to thank both my niece Tammy and my nephew David for joining me on that little expedition, and I hope to be back with you all again real soon, God willing. Love you all very much, and never, ever, ever, ever forget it. God bless you.